back, YouTube. I'm here with another banger. As you can see, I'm in the park on threes with a random and my boy Meter. So we pulled up on the team. You guys are gonna see here in a second. As you already saw in the title, we put up on a team full of elites with an AS2, bro. So his build was super weird too, and we were just like, we picked him up and we just told him, yo, set screens and cut. You can see a team full of elites here. But yeah, so we told him to just set screens and cut. And we just said we'll see what happens. So he's basically playing the big man role. He had pretty good defense as well, and we just we'll see what happens. So I was on my stretch playing a three, and I was spotting up, and then him and Meter were just gonna run the pick and roll the whole game. And I told him I was gonna play the screen because like I'm a pro at it. I got it down pat, so I said I'll play the screen. So you see, slightly right. I got bored on my stretch over this big. So I'm sitting corner, and my man is over here just setting screens, and we just went at it, and we just coached up the AS2, and we are gonna live with the outcome. So you can see he threw a bad pass there, we get it back. He gives it to me, I take that nice little midi, knock it down, so we up 2-0. But this was crazy, bro. This is back and forth. I was elite, and we were going crazy. So we played. Oh yeah, this is about the time. This is an old video, but we played 3v3 rush with this kid, and we were in there for a little bit, but then it got pretty toxic. No, it wasn't rush. It was basketball gods. And we had a pretty decent streak, and then we lost and came back to the park, and then this is the game we got. So yeah, so it was a pretty chill game. It was a different, you guys know I like to drop different lineups and stuff like that. Because I mean, seeing that same lineup all the time with a play shot of big and a paint beast. I mean, excuse me, instead of play shot and a big, a play shot, perimeter lock, and a paint beast or two play shots is, it gets boring. So why not mix it up and have the spot up with the three? So it kind of worked out. It was kind of new and different. So I mess with it as he turns the ball over there. So these at least really weren't that good. And I mean, the rep does never intimidate me because I mean, rep is basically based on how many games you have played and if you know how to get the most rep out of the games you play. So it really doesn't define skill. So it's nothing to intimidate me going up against elites because I know they can lose just like I can lose. As he hits our center on that nice pass. So it was a pretty slow paced game. We were just going back and forth for a little bit, and then eventually, we got to go crazy. So, playing that screen, he shoots from half, misses it. We still get the rebound, which is crazy. He assumed his big man had the rebound, and the big man didn't. So, but he comes back, set the screen, try to get me up for three. They leave him a little bit. He had that shot, he didn't take it, passes it, resets himself. Back to the screen and roll game, trying to find a shot. And eventually he pulls and he makes it. So yeah, so we went back and forth for a little bit until we started to stretch out the lead. So this guy's build, the All-Star 2, we didn't know how he made that build. He explained it to us, but I honestly forgot how he made that build. But he only gets one finishing badge. So it kind of defeats the purpose, as I get the rebound, of doing screen and roll with him because, like, he has no finishing badges. So it's weird. You can see they fell asleep and left him wide open. That's the thing about him being at the 2 and not the 3. He can kind of do stuff like that as well. See, he can just, it kind of throws them out of whack and makes them have to make adjustments to who's going to guard the screen and who's not. So he shot a terrible shot. So as I was saying, like his build was weird, but it worked. I don't know, it worked. We streaked up for a while. You can see I'm wide open. That's green. So yeah, this is my stretch. I haven't showed you guys any gameplays of my stretch, but this is my stretch 4. He's a 98 overall now. So I made him. Well, I guess when the game first came out, I used him for a little bit, and then I kind of stopped. But yeah, he has, I believe, 27 shooting badges, 14 playmaking, and then 10 defensive and 1 finishing. So it's not a bad build either. I probably would have made him different. I should have maxed out his maxed out his wingspan probably and things like that. But I mean, it's a pretty good build. I can know how to shoot, so. But this guy's built at the 2. I mean, it fit. It did what it had to do. So, and you can see we have 14-7. It's a team full of all elites. He's trying to get open, but this man is really boxed. I'm like, now you can take the 2. You're not getting a 3. We're scoring every time. IQ won 1,000, so I got to get right. But we're sitting here still 16-4. Still, they're still, I guess, in the game per se. If you think about it, I mean, Park and 2K can be so crazy sometimes that they make one team start missing, other team comes back and things like that, and it gets annoying. But I think this game's pretty much in the bag. We're scoring every time. We're also gonna give up threes. You know, you should be good. And I feel like people just don't. Some people, don't have the IQ to play and not give up threes because that's really the point of the game is the game's one shot. But they don't get the idea that a three is more than a two. So I mean, give up the two, not the three. But yeah, we knew that. So even though he gave a three right there, but the goal was not to give a three. But we're still good. We're scoring every time. They got the lock on Meter. He's still cooking up in his bag, getting moves off. Bang, good shot. So this game was pretty much in the bag now. 19-9. It's pretty much over. I'm like, yeah, there's no three. Even if they got it here, it still wouldn't matter as long as we keep scoring. We only need one bucket anyway. So I'm trying to get the charge animation. Didn't get it. He's still trying to dribble on me. I got it. Stopped him. I'm like, bro, you're not getting a three. He realizes it. Dumps it down. They take the two. And you can see all we need now is one bucket. And we can call this a day and say we just beat a team full of all elites. This video is back a while ago, so it was about maybe the end of January, maybe. So it was kind of a big deal, It wasn't. You really didn't run into a bunch of elites in the park, but yeah. So he knocks that down, and we dropped them off. So you know, you beat a team full of elites, and we just can beat anybody with any lineup, bro. We had a. I forgot what that guy's build was at the two some weird, but had different builds and we still won. So be on the lookout for more content. Drop a like and subscribe.